now is a good time to unblock this cage, because there are two spirits in the section above, and so the first one will get the cage here, and then the second one will bounce off that rock which I'm about to move. So it'll bounce off that rock and go around and get the other cage that I cleared a path to. And then the third spirit I can just leave roaming around the level until later. I can pile a few rocks up there and deal with them a little bit later. That's all. So for each of these I have to go kind of a long way round, but while I'm here, just clear up this area first. That monster can be dealt with from the left, and then push that rock out, ready to get these other two. Every one that contributes to the pile below will help. So it's a bit early to let that one out, it will just go round in circles, so could be a danger, but save a bit of time later. Didn't get in the way that time, so I have to keep going the long way round at first to do these rocks, but once we're down to two, I can take a little bit of a shortcut. So again, for these two I need to go the long way round. But now I can start getting rocks out of this room, and have to do it just two at a time before going down and pushing them all the way to the bottom, otherwise I'll get trapped in there. Might have been possible to do it so that I did this before taking one of the transporters, but then I would like a transport out once all the rocks were piled up at the bottom of this room, but then I would have had to go the long way round for all of them around the bottom of this room, so that would probably take longer overall. So down to the last two now. Okay, I'll just clear out the rest of this room. This slot can be, no longer need them to provide a shelf for the rocks above the top skull. Let's have a look at what's happened down there. So, I have indeed released both those spirits. One of them's got that cage and the other one will go... Oh, I can't see where it is now. Oh, there. Which is quite important, because that's a transporter I need to take quite shortly. Now, before transporting to the next level, time to get a save. Now teleport, or transport I should say, they're called transporters in Repton. Transport to level 12. And let's have a look at the map. So this is one of those levels that's a bit difficult to break it down into a series of separate puzzles, and that makes it difficult to describe what I'm doing as well. Obviously, when I get the key, those rocks will fall down, so I need to clear that diamond so I can push the rock out the way. Just doing some other things here to make sure that the spirits that are kind of circling islands in the middle, they can be joined up to the walls and get their cages. Monster here, quite easy. I can unblock that cage now and then go in here. Arrange rocks a certain way so that I can still get in and out. Now get a save. Right, now this spirit in here can be released, and that will get the cage at the bottom left that I freed up earlier. I need to escape at the top, so it's important I cleared that area for my escape route earlier. Now I can go and get the key and then go and start the job of releasing that spirit. Got a few rocks to move to make that possible. There's that one. And just go round this way to get that rock. I'm afraid I was using that save rather excessively. Now that rock there finally joins that spirit up, and it will get that cage that's just to my left there. So I need to leave the diamonds all in place for now above it to make sure the spirit will come down from the top on the left of that sort of wall and get the cage. And while I'm waiting for it, 'cause he's got quite a long way to go, I can go and release this spirit as well. And another one. Yeah, there's about 3 now wandering around. I'm not sure why. And now that one's on its way to its cage, I can take the top diamond so I don't have to wait so long for this one. Get that cage. And then once it's done, I can use that rock to join that cage for the final spirit. It's just gone by there. Now do some clearing up of the main area while I'm waiting for it. And it just, I've just caught a glimpse of it getting the cage turning into a diamond then. Just a little bit of mopping up to do now. And one last save before heading back to level 9, which has a sting in the tail for us. By the way, on level 12, we just passed the halfway mark in terms of number of items collected. And, well, let's get on with this now. It's very difficult puzzle. There's a lot of rocks in there, and the transporter's at the bottom of the room. So, I tried a few ways. Do I have to go in from the side, perhaps? But that would involve, I would either have to go down there or down there, and so any rocks above would kill me. Then I worked out that if I leave that diamond there, I can do it. I'll show you what I mean. Like all the other diamonds around here, I have to take them in order to be able to clear out the bottom to make room for all these rocks above. So there's only just enough space to get all the rocks, and I was running around a bit like a headless chicken here because wanting to work out how to do it. Now this is still level 9, you probably recognise it, so I'm just going to get another save. And now just need to finish off here. Can't go down there because the passage is now blocked by rocks. I need to go a bit of a long way round. Now I can get the last 2 items and transport back to level 1. Now you may remember I was up here and took the key, which released an egg. The monster's now hatched, so I need to quickly get this diamond to clear its path down, and then find a way to squash it. So I can let that spirit out and use one of the rocks in there. Now that spirit will need to go quite a long way round the level to get the next cage, which is not this one just on the left there. So that's about the end of this episode, I think.